It is springtime, and we are meeting up with Donna and Gary in Austin, Texas. While they will be flying in, we will be driving. While meeting in Austin, the main objective is visiting Waco, Texas.
That was a very nice day so far. It's about 7:45.
Okay, it's Thursday morning. We're getting ready to take off. I better hop in the car before Jim leaves without me.
Our first stop will be Biloxi, Mississippi.
We're now entering Biloxi. That's where we're headed, the Beau Rivage.
Trying to get checked in.
We have been here before, and this is a very nice casino with great surroundings, comfortable rooms, and a good restaurant. We ended up big winners, cashing out $17.85. Woo-hoo!
Good morning. We're waiting for our car. There she comes.
It is a beautiful morning to be driving along the Gulf Coast on our way to Galveston.
Ready to go over the bridge. Things were going good, but we finally hit Memorial Day weekend traffic. Saturday morning, and we're off to see a battleship. After we cross this bridge here.
Along the Houston Ship Channel, just south of Houston, is the San Jacinto Battleground Monument.
This is the Battleship Texas. It's been parked here since 1948, and it was in the World War I and World War II. Needs about $32 million worth of restoration work. There are a few of the shells that they could launch from those guns. They could shoot about 13 miles. They held about a crew of about 1,600. Some of the bunks.
Of course, every ship has its swabbies and its gunners. Did make it to Galveston.
Time to go on a tour. Pretty nice inside. This is sort of an entryway that I'm standing in. The stairway.
Bishop's Palace, or the Gresham House, was built in 1892 by railroad tycoon Colonel Walter Gresham for his wife and 9 children.
Riding along Seawall Boulevard in Galveston. Travel.
Directly across the street from the beach is the Saltgrass Steakhouse and its signature drink, Frozerita. A margarita with an inverted bottle of sparkling rosé.
Like this is sugar.
The food was pretty good too. Next stop, Austin, and meeting up with Gary and Donna.
Hey, Bucky. Stopped at this gas station. And I don't know how many gas pumps it has, but it goes over there and then they continue over there.
The convenience store was huge, and there were at least a couple of hundred shoppers. Well, we did meet Donna and Gary. Their plane arrived on time. We're now going to Mount Bunnell, which is the highest point in Austin, and look back over the city. Well, we're partway up. This is the, what river is this? Colorado River. Some sort of nice houses right here on the river. Alright, coming down from Mount Bunnell. Now we made it to the bottom.
Look at how big this place is.
We drove up to a little restaurant called the Oasis. So we and probably a couple thousand other people. We are in a parking, 4-story parking garage, but there is some other parking for the restaurant. These are all people waiting to get in. Well, after about an hour's wait, we finally got a seat. The following morning, we took an Austin City tour on a duck, complete with duck callers.
Welcome to stand up.
Okay,
Kids, you ready to go in?
ready to hit the water.
All right. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this seat gets really wet. Sorry about that. All right. Everybody else, 5 boathouses. So beautiful homes. Now, if you're looking to purchase realty, amazing. It'll feed 2 people. The assortment plate will probably feed 3 people. Let's get these peeps a quacking away right here before they get full.
For the evening entertainment, we are taking a boat to see some of the 1.5 million bats living under this bridge. So we have a boat in front of us, another little bit smaller boat over here, and then the boat that we're on, a little pontoon boat here. I think there's Susan. All of these people are
here to see about 1.5 million bats that are holed up underneath this bridge someplace. Well, it is a beautiful evening, and we are just departing. Let's see, there's another boat over there, and
Good afternoon, everyone.
another one over there.
Is this thing on? All right, how y'all doing today?
Another one over there.
That was pretty good, but I know y'all can do that. A neat little spot for history buffs, which my dad, kind of trained.
Austin is a very modern city, along with some neat architecture of its buildings.
We are going to be passing under the bridge very shortly.
There are hundreds of people on the bridge and on boats waiting for the bats to leave for their evening forage. Unfortunately, in our time allotted, we only saw a couple dozen of them. However, the 90-minute boat ride was well worth it.
And some of them will eat fish, some of them will...
Overall, an excellent day was had by all. Off to Waco.
We made it to Waco, and we're now headed to the Dr. Pepper Museum.
Dr. Pepper was first formulated by a drugstore owner who wanted to make something different than Coca-Cola. Today, the company represents many brands. Both Donna and Gary are huge fans of HGT's show Fixer Upper and Chris and Joanna's impact on the city of Waco.
Yeah, Donna's getting shaky. She sees the silos. This line that starts here winds around, and they're all heading to this bakery. There's just people lounging around. Yep, so Gary and I are getting hot dogs. Gary's getting demo day, and I'm getting just a Hebrew National. So there's a demo dog.
And what is it you
It's got chips and chili and whatever. People love to shop. Who are these people? Chip and Dale or
Chip and Joanna
Chip.
James.
Okay. Now you can stop and buy anything you want. So we're biting the bullet, getting in this line for the bakery. Alright, so all of that. Go ahead. Okay, they're getting their goodies. I guess they film here. There's sort of a menu. Yeah.
What'd you get, Susan? Oh, look at how cute.
We got a strawberry lemonade.
Aw.
There we go.
Yummy to...
One of the highlights, Gary and Donna got to meet Jimmy Don, the metal artist, who makes something for each of the projects.
It's Thursday morning, still in Waco. Now going to Harp Design, they're just going in. I'm sure he's part of that show. I'm not sure. I think he's a woodworker.
Where are you all listening from? From Wisconsin, we are. And this is where. Oh, very nice. We decided to meet in Waco.
And so this is the harp house that Chip and Joanna did for Clint, the woodworker guy. He still owns it, but I guess he rents it out, doesn't live here.
Maybe it's a table, maybe it's a bench, maybe it's a
Okay,
desk.
so this is a sort of a storage shed for Clint Harp, the woodworker, who makes some piece for every house that Chip and Joanne do. Yeah, we're going on a city tour, just the four of us.
And that was the first skyscraper in the southwestern United States. That includes Phoenix, Dallas, New Orleans, LA.
Wow.
We were fortunate, for today the tour owner gave the four of us a personal tour.
Okay, you hear that, Jim?
Season 3, episode 12. This is the house that they did.
Our tour guy knows Chip and Joanne personally, and he bought this house from them. It is now his rental property.
Yeah.
The whole house is just beautifully done and was actually decorated by the owner's daughter.
There you are, guys. To see, there really is a castle. Beautiful.
Another signature house by the Gaineses. The following morning, we were up early so that we could have breakfast at Magnolia Table, another of Chip and Joanna's businesses.
7:30 in the morning, and already we're getting crowds to go to this Magnolia Table for breakfast.
As it turned out, this was one of the best meals of the entire trip.
Just watched it. What, like was it Monday or Tuesday? Was it on?
Those are not hush puppies, those are tater tots.
You won't go hungry here.
You don't want to wait in line. You can come out here and get coffee and pastries and juice to go. And you can come into this nice area and sit and relax.
From Waco, we head south to San Antonio, to the Alamo, and to the Riverwalk.
We made it to San Antonio. Just checking in at the Comfort Suites. It's a very nice hotel, very near the Alamo. Well, here is the Alamo.
English and some of the European nations saw that it is.
Now this was Davy Crockett's last stance. Now we're heading down to the Riverwalk. There's Gary and Donna, Susan, a few mama duck and her little babies.
Well, it's time to catch a boat for a slow, relaxing trip along the famous Riverwalk. We have been seeing these scooters here and in Austin. Have to give it a try.
Hark! I see somebody coming in a little scooter.
Where's Gary?
We couldn't get one to work for him.
Oh, you should
looks quite the happy professional.
Well, he's doing it really good. Well, where they were?
Well, now we're in Texas Hill Country in a town called Fredericksburg, which is an old German community. Down the main street there are, I don't know, maybe 6-8 blocks worth of shops and restaurants. And here's a store that's open 24 hours, just not in a row. Yeah, here they come. Here they all come. Well, we're in this store that has samples of all kinds of things. I'll bet you they have 200 different samples you can try. It won't come in, just keep going. Now we're going to the County Line Barbecue. Voted one of the best barbecues in all of Texas.
This is our last meal together in Texas. The barbecue was good, but Donna and Gary especially liked the bread pudding with ice cream. We had a fun get-together, but now it's time to leave. Gary and Donna took the shuttle to the airport and made it home safely that evening.
Well, this is Mobile, trying to get to the tunnel. There we go.
And after 2.5 days, we too made it home safe and sound.